Hello, this is Riley back again with another makeup video. I know that they're not like maybe some people's favorite thing, but they are super fun and also featuring a shirt available on my Etsy. Alright, that's the end of ad. Okay, so I already put on some like basic serum foundation. Like to even out skin tone. As you can see, I still have some acne showing there, and there. Or some acne scars. So I'm thinking about putting a dab of the serum on each spot and letting it kind of dry on. Nice. Super cool. Moving on from that. Okay, and so I'm going to grab this palette that really needs to be replaced and use this non-shiny color on it and put that there lightly. And grab a sparkly one. I'm using a fluffy brush. Kind of just going back and forth there. Then in a circular motion. Alright, now the color is pretty evenly applied. Right, I look like a good clown. It's nice. Gonna grab some bronzer and go down the sides. Nice. Alright, so this is good for the shape of my face, right? Because my face kind of goes like whoosh. Not as extreme, but it just does. And then my neck is very pale, so I always have to and blend that down. Onto the ear, just because I know there's still some on the brush, and grab a little bit more. Go like so. The forehead, I know my forehead doesn't really show. Okay, so I got interrupted. Going to continue that, and now I look so much tanner than I actually am. I don't know if you remember how pale I looked at the beginning. You can rewind the footage. Look. But that's because I put that on top of foundation instead of, what's it called? Putting the powder on, like just translucent powder. Gotta get that. And then I got some powder, grab that. Kind of use that to lighten up some spots. And set everything else in place. When I like run it, I think I just need to use the other one or get more out of that. Okay. Now, just a healthy dousing of that everywhere, because this is really beige or tan. I'm not that tan, and I don't know. I feel like that's Ariana Grande level fishing. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that back there. Tamp that in. Put that there, tamp that in. And then I kind of re-brought my natural face shape into the equation through what I just did. And make sure to breathe out while you're applying powder, because there's a thing where getting that powder in your lungs isn't good. So when you're putting makeup on, make sure to go as much as you can. So my face is nice and dry now. I can feel it cracking. So gonna grab this hot pink. And do so. It's a little much. Still a little much, yeah, it looks good. And then just going to put some on there. Kind of, I'm actually using this to clean the brush off as I go, so I don't have to because I remember the order of the colors on the brush. So I'm able to, you know, looks okay. It's not contouring like a pro. However, the lighting isn't going to allow it to look like contouring like a pro. Nice. Super good, super awesome. Messed up the light when I had to bring it up. Okay, now for a little more pink here. So now I'm going to shade with the pink. So now I'm going to shade with the pink. And bring it up the side of my face, up into where, you know, I don't know, I like the way it looks. This is a creative expression. Put some pink eyeshadow on. Pink looks really good on my eyes. I don't know how to explain that any better. And for the next step, I'm gonna use some black eyeshadow. Some noir. Kind of just doing a tiny, let's see if I can do this really close. Alright, so I'm just doing a tiny little brush. Sounds like my cat's struggling to find me. Hello. Alright, so as I have to be kind of quiet during this part, so I'll go ahead and explain now that I've mostly finished. I just went and I don't know how to do that with my eyes closed. So if you struggle to keep your eyes open while you're doing your makeup, I wouldn't recommend trying to use eyeshadow. I'd recommend using eyeliner with a very sharp tip. What? Okay, Meow wants to say hello. What's up? Okay, and this is supposed to be a short and simple makeup video. Instead, I'm gonna go full glam. Just kidding. I'm not gonna go full glam. I'm going to add some color. I think I'm going to use neon pink. There. Neon pink here. And blend it out gently. Okay. And now I'm gonna just put a little underneath my eyes. Kind of complete the scene-ish look. Almost dropped the whole eyeshadow palette. And grab a little more pink. And some orange. And then I'm going to bring the orange over here. Don't know why, I just kind of want to see how it looks. Into like the crevice of where my brow bone kind of sits. Looks cool. Could probably use it on, ooh, let's see what happens if I add it here. Use it to shade my face like a painting. It's working. A little orange, a little pink. My nose looks so dark. Just dropping a lot of stuff today, don't mind me. This is how to actually contour like a pro without all of the pro tools. Use eyeshadow. See? I just changed the face of my chin. Now I can bring it higher up by going like this with that color and round out my face by going like this. There. Damn, I give myself a big chin just now. My chin is not that large. Okay, I messed it up. I was having too much fun and I messed up. Like, look, I look. Okay, let's grab some normal powder and go like this. Perfect. And do that on my nose too. Breathe out while I do it. And some eyeliner. I decided I'm gonna do some eyeliner. Using Wet n Wild's Breakup Proof Skinny Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It's quite the name. Just gonna go over what I already did. Quick flick of the wrist. Start there to bring it back. Go over the eyeshadow with eyeliner. And now I'm going to do a few eyelashes at the bottom. And when you do that, it's important to do an upwards motion because of the shape of the shape of this part, right? You need to go up or it'll end up chunky at the bottom, or you want it to be skinny. It's kind of like painting again. Oh my gosh, my lips look so small now. My eyes look so big and my lips look so small. So I'm going to fix that. I'm gonna do some hot pink lipstick. I'm going to take my blue lipstick and go like that. And blend it out. See? All right, now time for mascara. Go downward with it first. Then go upward with it and roll it as you go. And you will have to you'll notice that you will have to keep your eye open. Look at the difference on that. I mean, obviously I look old too, but this lighting is really not for me. And some people might call this honest lighting. That bright white light right there is like the least honest thing in the world. ring lights are just like crazy. So I kind of try to avoid using one. I should probably just buy one for makeup videos because they do look better. Alright, I struggle more with this eye, so you'll notice that the eyelashes probably don't look as good. If I switched hands, it would probably be easier, but I don't know how to do this with my left hand. Perfect. Is it the same? No. Crap. That looks close. From this distance, you couldn't tell. Right? Like, also no one looks this good up close in 4K, whatever resolution this is. Okay. Looks good. I actually think this makeup came out super good. Sweet. Here's the final thing under the actual lighting that I have for my makeup. Nice, right? It's not too sparkly, it's just right. I didn't need to add highlighter because of the way I diffused the foundation. Enjoy.